Okie dokie, hamstrings. It's raining outside, so I'm taking my little talk inside. But I want to talk about a comment I got the other day saying that I am destroying my gains because I train legs. And because I train legs, there's no way I'm going to progress on skills. In fact, I'm going to get weaker. Now, I want to talk about this and refer back to what I was saying yesterday after the training. Because then I was talking about, whatever you're believing, whatever you're telling yourself, that's what's going to happen. If you tell yourself that training legs will make your skills weaker, if you tell yourself that bodybuilding can't be done alongside skill training, if you tell yourself you're never going to be able to get a front lever because you're tall or something, it's not going to happen. But if you tell yourself that those things are possible, they're going to be hard, but you're going to work hard, they're going to be possible, then they're going to be fucking possible. So I believe that even though I'm training legs, my legs are bigger than they used to be, I'm going to be able to basically surpass my all-time best of planche. At the moment, I'm not that weak at planche for my level, right? I mean, there was like a bit of a period where I was stronger in the planche maybe, and also like had a better Maltese, but those are gonna come back, right? I'm on the right track to progress even while I'm gaining weight at the moment. And that's because, I basically accepted that, yes, okay, getting heavier, getting bigger legs, it's gonna get you harder skills, it's gonna be harder to train the skills. But once you've accepted that, and you still train, you're kind of not giving your body a choice, right? And your body will adapt. That's what the human body does. It adapts to everything. So, I mean, really, people, if you're debating on whether or not you should train legs, like you want to train legs, but you're afraid of losing your gains on some other areas, you really don't have to be scared of that, right? Just give it a go. It's possible. And then, in the beginning, it might be hard. Yes, there's no doubt it will be harder, but like, are you going to tell your grandkids, oh, I didn't train legs because it was hard? That's fucking stupid, right? So just give it a go, and then, yes, it will be hard, but you're going to find ways around the problems you encounter. That's just, you keep going, you train every day, you stay consistent, and because you are consistent, you try out new things. Those new things are going to resolve the problems that you have in your training. That's how it works. So anyway, today is going to be hamstrings. Like I said, raining outside. And I also don't have a lot of time. So what I'm actually going to try and do is I'm going to condense the workout. Usually I do 4 sets of holds with like 1 pinky of assistance lately. And then I do like 4 sets of control drips, supersetted with something else. Today I'm going to see if I can condense the workout in 2 holds. So I will do 1 hold of 10 seconds. That's my goal, because originally the goal was 4 sets of 10 seconds hold. And then I'm going to do 1 set, just max out the hold. See, go as long as I can go, basically. And then after that, I'll tell you what I'm doing as well. But first, let's start with the beginning. These holds are going way, way better and better. That's so fucking nice. Okay, next set is gonna be 1 max hold, supersetted with max hold of both pinkies. For some reason, my left pinky is more difficult, so I guess I got an imbalance there. 1 more set with the left pinky. Okay, so basically I forgot to press record, but what happened is I went for a 4th set with 1 assisted pinky Nordic curl hold, and I failed, so I went straight into a superset with, well, basically the controlled reps I'm doing, right? So I'm using my fingers as assistants to, push myself up and assist myself, do the Nordic curls, do the superset of that, first with pinkies, like both pinkies, and then index finger, and then even 2 fingers, because today I feel so fucking weak for some reason. I mean, I'm still getting a good workout, so I'm very happy, but yeah, I'm being tested today. So it was a very good set though. I'm gonna do one more, and then I'll hopefully not forget to record it, but it's like a triple drop set, because first it's the pinky, then it's the index, and then it's both fingers of assistance, and all the while your hamstrings are just burning to shit, to ashes, and it's very nice. So I'm gonna do one more of those, weak or not. Like if it's a superset, right? And you're just gonna go for as many reps as possible, there's not really a rep goal, right? So if there's no rep goal, you can't fail. The only goal is to burn yourself completely out. So no matter how tired you are, you can do this stuff. Anyway, yeah, one more set, and then we'll move on to the accessories. Yes! Hold on, I'll explain this inside. Alright, so let me explain you why that was the best set I've had in weeks. Now, I didn't plan on doing that last bent hip Nordic curl, right? Because a few weeks ago, I tried the bent hip Nordic curl again for the first time in a long time. It was still hurting my tendon. But now, I was doing the pinky assisted stuff and the finger index assisted stuff, and I felt just an insane burn on my hamstring, but I didn't feel any strain on my tendon. And I was like, okay, it's risky, but I should try one bent hip Nordic at the end, right? So I was completely spent, and I did the easiest variation, I put my nose as close as possible to the ground to make the leverage as small as possible, but I did a bent hip Nordic curl without pain. Like, I don't know why it keeps happening, right? But no matter how hard you think your training is gonna suck, right? It's fucking raining, I'm tired, I didn't have any energy while I was running this morning because I had to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning for 3 days in a row. And then you get, outside in the rain, you do your sits, you feel weak, but you're trying your hardest, and then suddenly, poof, something happens, right? And like, it's not something that you can predict, but it happens every time. And this is just due to the fact that if you keep your mindset, to the training, you keep your positive mindset, something's gonna happen eventually. Because if you're enjoying your training, you're not gonna wanna stop training until something even like super exciting happens, right? I mean, fuck. I keep saying this lately, but like I've been tired this entire week, so the talk has been like roughly the same every time, I feel like, but it's really like every training it just happens again and again and again. Like yesterday the front lever pull up, it felt so freaking light. The day before that, we discovered that with the longer lever, like the forearm exercises are even better, and we discovered new stuff to improve on the planche. Like every time there's something that you discover, no matter how hard your training is gonna suck. And that's I mean, how do you not love training when you get to know that, right? So anyway, that's it for the compound part, right? I'm not done with the Nordic curls, even though that last one, the bent hip Nordic, it didn't hurt. I could do some of those. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep doing my training that I've been doing until now to heal this injury and make my tendon even stronger. But what I'm gonna do instead now is some accessories. I'm gonna do the banded hamstring curl, which I've been doing lately. This is a very nice exercise. I feel like it allows me to get a lot of blood in the area as well, which certainly helped as well. So yeah, again, couple of sets of those, just supersetted left leg, right leg, so on, so on, so on, until I'm spent, basically. All right, let's go. Okay, hamstrings trashed, a bit less volume today, but the intensity was certainly there. If I'm recovered on Sunday for the next leg day, I might do a bit of Nordic curls as well, but yeah, once again, I really did not expect the bent hip Nordic curl to be pain-free like this. So super stoked, super happy. I mean, I was weak as shit today, but still, the intensity was there. Some good stuff happened. I couldn't ask for any more stuff, right? Like, so happy. And that's, again, why I said in the beginning, it's the mindset going into your training that's going to give you results or not, right? If you think to yourself that you can't build muscle, that you can't get gains on the skills because you're a bit taller or you weigh a bit more, then it's not going to happen, you know? Whatever you believe is going to happen in a certain way. I mean, of course, you know, just believing isn't enough. You have to put it into action, but that's really the most important part. So, like, once again, just do the training that you want to do, because that's gonna like bring this mindset naturally to you. Like yesterday, I was talking to a colleague, my manager actually, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm doing some weight loss because it's January, right? I have to lose some weight." And actually, we went to eat some cake because a project was done, and he was like, "Yeah, it's still January, so I really can't eat the cake. You know, I wish it was February already." And I was thinking to myself, like, are you gonna quit after 1 month? Like, substantial gains don't happen in 1 month, right? The reason people don't get to a really advanced level is most of the time just because they quit. If you keep going, if you want to keep going, you're gonna keep making gains, because you know you do a certain style of training, a certain style of dieting that leaves you wanting more, that lets you enjoy it, and because you're wanting to do more, that's why you continue. That's called an addiction, but this time you're using it in a good way. So, right, mindset. That's it. That's all I'm gonna leave it. Like, think to yourself that you're not gonna be able to make gains. You're not gonna be able to make gains, and it's as simple as that. So anyway, tomorrow we have a planche workout. I have not been sleeping well, so I'm gonna keep it light, as in I'm not going to add weight to my planche, but nonetheless, we're going to aim for some good volume. So that's going to be very fun. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.